I canceled the storage unit my brother tells his landlord is his garage. 4 years ago, I co-signed a storage unit for my brother Kevin because his credit was shot and he swore he'd take over the payments in a couple months. He never did. So for 4 years, I've been paying $165 a month for a metal box in a lot off Route 9, and Kevin has been telling everyone in his life that it's his garage, not a storage unit. His garage. Like it came with his apartment. Kevin rents this nice place downtown, the kind with a doorman and a rooftop, but no parking, no garage, nothing. And somewhere along the way, he decided that sounded low status, so he started saying, "Yeah, I keep my stuff out in the garage." His girlfriend Marissa thinks he has a garage. Her parents think he has a garage. I found this out at a family dinner when Marissa turned to me and said, "Kevin's so handy, he's restoring your dad's truck out in the garage. It's basically his whole weekend project. Our dad died 3 years ago. The truck was supposed to be split between us. I'd been letting Kevin keep it in the unit because, well, the unit was already there and I was already paying for it." "His garage," I said. "Yeah," Marissa said, "the one at his building." I looked across the table at Kevin. He wouldn't look back. After dinner, I pulled him aside. "You told her you have a garage?" "I didn't say I have a garage," he said. "I said I have a spot where I keep stuff." She filled in the rest. "You literally cannot fill in garage from a storage unit that's in my name. It's basically mine," he said. "You never go there. I've had it for years. Honestly, at this point, it's more mine than yours. You've never paid for it. Not 1 month." "I've been busy," he said, like that was an answer. So I let it go, because I always let it go with Kevin. But it sat with me. And that week, I actually drove out to the lot to look at Dad's truck because I hadn't seen it in probably a year, and Marissa had me picturing Kevin out there sanding it down on the weekends. The truck was gone. In its place were 4 folding chairs, a mini fridge, a rug, and a TV mounted to the metal wall. Kevin had turned my dad's truck out and turned the unit into a hangout. There was a cooler and a stack of red cups. The guy in the next unit over saw me standing there and said, "You a friend of Kev's? He has people out here most Fridays." Good setup. I called Kevin. "Where's Dad's truck?" Long pause. "I sold it." "You sold Dad's truck?" "I needed money for the security deposit on my apartment. It wasn't running anyway. I was gonna tell you. You told Marissa you're restoring it right now." "That's a current lie, because if I tell her I sold it, I have to explain why I needed the money, okay? Just let me have this." I hung up, and I sat in my car in that lot doing the math I should have done 4 years ago. Almost $8,000 I'd paid to store a truck that wasn't there anymore, so my brother could throw parties and tell his girlfriend he was a car guy. So I called the storage company and I canceled the unit. 30 days notice. I told them everything in it needed to be out by the end of the month or it'd be treated as abandoned. Then I texted Kevin the confirmation number. He called back in under a minute. "You can't do that. It's in my name. I can absolutely do that. Marissa's dad is coming this weekend," he said, and his voice cracked. I told him I'd show him the garage. He's a truck guy. We've been talking about it for a month. What am I supposed to do? "You could show him the folding chairs. This is my whole thing with them," he said. "This is how they see me. You're gonna blow it up over $165? I'm blowing it up over 4 years in a truck that was half mine. So that's it? You're just gonna let me look like a liar." "Kevin," I said, "I'm not letting you do anything. You built a garage. I'm just the guy who was paying rent on it." He hasn't answered a text from me in 9 days. Marissa unfollowed me yesterday, so I'm guessing the garage tour did not go the way he planned.